Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Gallic Gun Toys. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and today we are just having a quick look and doing a review on all the Star Wars Black Series figures I picked up for Triple Force Friday this morning. So let's just jump straight into it, shall we? Got some fantastic looking figures here. I didn't get all of the wave. They did have the whole case there, but these were the only figures that I was really interested in. So let's just have a closer look. Okay, so starting off with Rey, so she comes with Dio. She also comes with her staff that does actually break apart to make it easier to get around her, so you're not going to get any paint rub on her, so that's really handy. As for Dio, he's not articulated or anything, but he does come with this little plastic stand that helps him stand because he is round, so that's really handy. But as for Dio, he's just got a little, like, the paint's really nice, but there's not a great deal going on there, but still pretty cool. And as for the Rey looks really good. That face printing tech, they're doing really good stuff with that. I really like this backpack she's got going on. She's got the hood at the back. The molding is really good. The sculpt for her hair, the hood, her clothing is all really good. It's very similar to, you know, the last couple Reys we've got, but I really like this outfit. I dig it. I do really like Rey. She is probably my favourite character in the new Star Wars trilogy, but yeah, definitely a cool figure. Articulation's really good. I didn't get, the articulation's not too good on that right leg, just because of the holster that's sculpted right into the leg there, pegged right in there, so you're not going to get great movement out of there. You'll still get okay movement out of that, but it is going to be hindered quite a bit because of the sculpt there. But that doesn't bother me a great deal because she is just probably going to be on a shelf holding her lightsaber. Yeah, overall not too bad. The only downside is, yeah, maybe some soft goods would have worked really well, and just maybe if they'd made that just one separate holster that didn't actually peg in. I don't know, but overall not disappointed with it. Think it's a pretty decent figure. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Hey, so having a look at the Mandalorian here, and really cool looking figure. Love the rifle he comes with. That's really nice. Really cool. Also comes with his blaster that goes into his holster quite easily. This little peg doesn't seem to want to close on mine very easily. It closes alright without the blaster in it, but it won't close with the blaster. As for paint and all that, paint sculpt is really nice. It's like, I don't know if it's meant to be like rust on his helmet or what, but that's really cool. Maybe like missing paint. But like there's some nice battle damage going on in his armor all throughout. Just really nice detail all around. I really dig the cape. I think that's really cool. Helmet's cool. Looks a bit strange without the little antenna targeter that he usually, that Mandalorians usually have on their helmets, but still pretty cool. I dig the look. I dig the colours. The articulation's alright. The big flaw on mine is this arm joint here. So if you guys can see, the plastic is all like not molded correctly and just all messed up, as you can see. So there is just no way that's bending because it's just not molded correctly. So that arm, unfortunately, isn't going to be going anywhere. That's really unfortunate. I really hope that you guys out there, if you pick this figure up, that you didn't have that issue. But that's a small gripe. Most of my Black Series just go on a shelf doing a pretty vanilla pose, so I'm not super worried about it. If I want superposability, I get SH Figure Arts or something Japanese at 1/12 scale. So no big deal there. Pretty solid figure and looks really good. Okay, moving on to the Offworld Jawa. Now this guy looks really cool. I love those eyes. He's got like wraps and stuff on his clothing underneath his little Jawa coat, so that's cool. Nice soft goods cloak. I really dig that. He's got his 2 blasters, and he's got this, it's like a battery pack or something that connects to this little sawn-off shotgun looking kind of thing. But yeah, really cool figure. Not a great deal to go into, but if the camera will just focus. Really cool little figure to go alongside the Mandalorian, I think. Really cool. On to Cal from the new Jedi Fallen Order game that's coming out next month. Now he looks really cool. I love the little droid he comes with. He just looks absolutely awesome, really fantastic. Really good little articulation on those little legs. That's really cool. So that's really nice. Obviously going to be able to get some great figure opportunities with this and the Cal figure, so that's really great. Can't wait to go out after I've played the game and have a play around, maybe try and get some cool shots out in the wilderness of this figure with his little droid. But yeah, really cool. Dig his lightsaber. Seems to look pretty accurate to what he's going to be wielding in the game. So overall, the figure is pretty solid. The face, I've noticed the face always looks a bit odd on some of these, like a character like this, or maybe the Rebels characters, tend to look a little bit off because they're not based on real people. But I think it looks pretty good. I don't mind it. I think it looks pretty solid. The only gripes I have about this figure is this belt. This belt here is a little bit of a pain in the ass because you lose all that pretty much rear articulation because that just hinders the legs quite a bit. So that is a little bit unfortunate, but I'm sure you'll be able to get around that. Maybe some customizers might be able to do some playing around with that. But overall, really solid figure, and I'm really digging it. Okay, now on to the second sister. Now, she looks really boss. Really dig the lightsaber. That looks fantastic. Really nice to finally have a Black Series Inquisitor to go alongside my Rebels figures and Cal here. But this is just absolutely awesome. I love the cape. The cape is removable. And you've got this nice sort of textured look going on here. It's sort of like a nice soft plastic. You got the Imperial symbols either side. And then it's just this nice red. Just clips into her shoulders with these pegs. So you can also display her. So she comes with some shoulder pads. If I just get those. Okay, so they are labelled left and right. So, but I personally like the cape look. I think that looks a lot better. But I'll just put this on so you guys can see. And they're a bit fiddly too. They're a bit of a pain in the ass to get on there. So there she is with her shoulder pads. Not too bad, but yeah, like I said, I really prefer the cape, but I'm glad they gave us both options. Now, the lightsaber is a bit of a hindrance just for the sheer fact that they haven't made her hands a nice soft plastic like they have with the Rey. So I'll bring Rey in for a second here, and oh no, Rey's hands are pretty stiff as well. So, but they are not nearly as stiff as this. So I'm just really scared I'm going to break it, and it's just really hard to sort of bend her hands open and her fingers and get the lightsaber in there. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I might play around with that, see if we can get that into the other hand. But yeah, it's just a real pain in the ass. And that's my only real gripe about this figure is, yeah, just the hands are just a little bit too stiff and makes it a little difficult to get this lightsaber into her hands. And there we go, we've lost another shoulder pad. It's gonna go in. Yep, alright. Okay, so that's a much better fit in that hand. So the other hand, it's quite loose in that hand. That's unfortunate. Would have been cool if maybe that hand could have come with like her doing some sort of force gesture, since the hand is quite loose. But oh well, no big deal. And overall, really solid figure. Okay, so overall guys, really solid wave of the figures I picked up. Really happy with all of them. My favourite, I think, is actually the Rey, followed by the second sister and Cal, and the Mandalorian, and then the Jawa. But they're all really solid figures. I can highly recommend picking all of them up. I still want to pick up the Kylo Ren, but I figured I'd just wait for that one. There was no huge rush. I have a feeling that one's probably going to be a bit of a peg warmer. Alright fellow collectors, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like down below. If you're not already a subscriber, do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget you can also follow me on Facebook, @GalletGunToys. Thank you as always for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.